It's so funny and interesting how birthday will now turn chaos. A mere birthday will now turn chaotic. Why? Because Princess La, who was celebrating her 10th birthday, was asked by the Ooni to make sure she comes with a husband. A very simple instruction of come with a husband has now turned chaotic, and the whole palace is now thrown into a quagmire because of this incident. Hello people and welcome to D&Z TV, a place where we give you legitimate information and updates as it concerns the Ooni of Ife's palace and also as it concerns the entertainment industry. So right about now, yesterday was the birthday celebration of Princess Adiola. It was a day that was meant to celebrate pomp and pageantry, as the Oni did not spare anything to make sure he celebrates his beautiful daughter. Now, after the celebration, the Oni vehemently said that Naomi should try. And okay, it started when Oni now said the girl should bring a husband to him, that she's now a grown-up girl. But that didn't end there. Before you know it, Naomi was contacted to make sure he gives the girl a beautiful and hardworking, handsome man as a husband. Now, Oni specifically said he wants Naomi to handle all of this. But that is actually what is now degenerating and giving problems. As Miriam is of the opinion that why is it that they will ask Naomi, who is not in the palace, to be the person to bring a husband for the Oni? I mean, why is it Naomi? Why is it not that person? Why is it not Ronke? Why is it not Ashley? Why is it not, the issue has now become something else. But they should not forget that the Oni is Oni, and Oni would decide whoever he wants or wishes to handle this issue. It should not be a stereotypical thing where, okay, because now you the house, so therefore Naomi said Naomi must give wife or husband to the Oni. No, it's not supposed to be like that. If the Oni has made up his mind and said Naomi is the person, then why are they now making an issue out of it? It's not supposed to be an issue. It's not supposed to be something that will make everybody begin to fret or feel indifferent. Because this small thing now we only talk now, e waiting don begin dey cause issue and kasala for palace. It's something that the way it is right now, the more we try to understand what's happening in the palace, the more difficult it gets. Something that naturally should not cause an issue will begin to cause issues. Only has the power, only has the level, only has the mind to say, okay, I want this, I want this. But once it now begins to get so pathetic where people now begin to reason things from a very different level and dimension, it now causes us to worry. It now causes us to begin to not to understand exactly what's happening. Just like this one now. Oni said, I want Queen Naomi to get me a husband for my daughter. Miriam is now of opinion that why is it that it's her? It's not supposed to be her. Do you think that the Oni made a mistake in asking Queen Naomi to get a husband for the Princess Adiola? Or do you think Oni could have used the person who is in the palace? I think this one should give us a reason for us to deliberate and know which is which and which is better. Is it better for the Oni to go out on himself to look for a wife or a husband? Or is it even okay for the girl herself to sort for her own spouse? This and more are the things that we'll be looking at. So I want us to have this conversation. Go to the comment section and let us know, what do you think? Is it wrong? Is it right? Is the Oni being too protective? But I actually see nothing wrong in a man who is trying to protect the daughter, owing also to the fact that he's made a lot of mistakes with the harem of women he kept in the house, which has actually been causing nothing but chaos and stubbornness in the palace. These are the things that we're trying to look at. Was the Oni wrong? Was the Oni right? Is Naomi wrong? Is Naomi right? But come to think of it, I think Miriam is actually chewing more than she can bite. For her now to want to openly disapprove, openly talk down on the Oni because they ask Naomi to get a husband, she's now trying to kick against the authority of the Ooni of Ife. I think it's actually wrong. It's really, really not correct. The Ooni is the imperial majesty, and what he wants, he does. What he does, he wants. Whatever it is, and by his virtue of his position as the imperial majesty, he has the right to say and do things the way he wants them. All right, people, thank you so much for being part of this conversation. Till I come your way again. Bye bye.